Number 10. Bentley Bentega. When Bentley announced it was entering the SUV market, purists raised their eyebrows. But in 2015, the Bentayga arrived and quickly redefined what a luxury SUV could be. Designed and engineered in Crewe, England, the Bentayga was the first SUV to combine off-road capability with unmistakable British opulence. Powered initially by a 6.0-liter W12 engine, producing 600 horsepower, it could sprint from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 4 seconds. Numbers unheard of for a vehicle of its size. Inside, the Bentayga is a masterclass in craftsmanship. Hand-stitched leather, real wood veneers, and precision metal detailing give it the feel of a private jet on wheels. Even the Breitling dashboard clock can cost more than some compact cars. The Bentayga wasn't just about power or price. It proved that SUVs could be luxurious without compromise. It sparked a trend among ultra-luxury brands and became a benchmark for others to follow. Number 9. Aston Martin Laganda. The Aston Martin Laganda is one of the most avant-garde luxury sedans ever built. Launched in 1976, it looked like it had been teleported from a dystopian future. With razor-sharp lines, pop-up headlights, and an interior more spaceship than car, it was both loved and ridiculed. But the Laganda was not just about looks. It was a showcase of futuristic ambition. Designed by William Townes, the Laganda featured cutting-edge and extremely temperamental digital dashboards, touch-sensitive controls, and CRT displays. In the 1970s, beneath its long hood sat a 5.3-liter V8 engine, and while performance was respectable, the real show was inside. With a price higher than a Rolls-Royce at the time, it was a statement of extravagance and eccentricity. It may not have aged gracefully, but the Laganda remains a bold symbol of luxury's potential to challenge design norms. Number 8. Hudson Hornet. A luxury performance car before the world even coined the term, the Hudson Hornet was a revelation in the early 1950s. While it's often remembered for its dominance on the NASCAR track, the Hornet was also a refined upscale car loaded with innovation. Its step-down chassis design gave it a low center of gravity, enhancing both safety and handling. A big deal for the time. Under the hood, the Hornet came with a 5.0-liter inline-6 twin-H power engine that delivered class-leading performance. But its appeal wasn't limited to speed. The interior was plush, with generous use of chrome, deep upholstery, and elegant dash layouts. It was a car that combined American luxury with real racing pedigree, a rare balance even today. Though Hudson eventually merged and disappeared, the Hornet left a luxurious, high-octane legacy behind. Number 7. Toyota Century. Often called Japan's Rolls-Royce, the Toyota Century is a car built not for celebrities or influencers, but for emperors, politicians, and CEOs, especially in Japan. Launched in 1967 and still in production today in highly limited numbers, the Century is hand-built by Toyota's most experienced craftsmen. It's a car where tradition outweighs trends and where every detail is honed to perfection. The latest version is powered by a 5.0-liter V8 hybrid system, but the highlight is the serenity it delivers. The ride is silky smooth, the cabin whisper quiet, and luxury is found in the things you don't see, such as wool upholstery chosen for its quiet elegance over leather. Even the doors are tuned to close with a perfect, dignified sound. The Toyota Century is radical in its restraint, and its luxury lies in its understated excellence. Number 6. Volkswagen Phaeton. When Volkswagen set out to build the Phaeton, their goal was simple, yet insane. Create a luxury sedan that could cruise all day at 300 kilometers per hour in 50 degrees Celsius heat and still outperform a Mercedes S-Class in refinement. The result was a technical marvel born in 2002, a $100,000 Volkswagen designed by Ferdinand Piëch himself. Built in the transparent Gläserne Manufaktur factory in Dresden, the Phaeton was the definition of over-engineering. Its available W12 engine and 4-motion AWD system made it impressively capable, while the cabin was a blend of leather, wood, and high-end electronics years ahead of their time. It had double glazed windows, self-drying brakes, and an air suspension that could rival the best, but its biggest weakness was its badge. People weren't ready to pay 6 figures for a VW. Despite poor sales, the Phaeton was a silent, technological powerhouse that proved VW could build a true luxury flagship. flagship. Number 5. Lucid Air Sapphire. The Lucid Air Sapphire is not just a luxury sedan, it's a statement that electric vehicles can surpass all traditional limits. Released in 2023, this American-built electric car shattered expectations with a staggering 1,234 horsepower and a 0 to 60 miles per hour time under 2 seconds. But the Sapphire isn't only about blistering speed, it's about fusing performance with uncompromising luxury. Inside, you're greeted with a serene cabin crafted from sustainable materials, fine leathers, and high-end aluminum finishes. A floating glass cockpit display and voice-activated controls give it a futuristic yet intuitive edge. Designed by Derek Jenkins and developed by engineers from Tesla and Ferrari, the Lucid Air Sapphire redefines what a flagship EV can be. It's a rare example of a modern luxury car that pushes both tech and comfort to their absolute limits, all while looking stunning. Number 4. Rolls-Royce Phantom. Few names are as synonymous with luxury as the Rolls-Royce Phantom. The 7th generation Phantom debuted in 2003 under BMW ownership, and it brought the legendary British marque into the 21st century without sacrificing its soul. Designed in Goodwood and engineered in Germany, the Phantom is more than a car. It's a rolling monument to excellence. Under its immense hood is a 6.75-liter V12 engine that delivers effortless power, while the Magic Carpet Ride suspension system glides over imperfections like they don't exist. Inside, it's a sanctuary. Custom embroidery, hand-polished wood panels, and lamb's wool carpets come standard. Even the umbrella in the door is heated. Every Phantom is bespoke, built to its owner's specifications. It doesn't just transport you, it makes the journey feel royal. In the luxury world, the Phantom remains the gold standard. Number 3. Bentley Mulsanne. The Bentley Molsan was Bentley's final expression of old-school handcrafted luxury, a flagship sedan that didn't just compete with Rolls-Royce, it stood proudly alongside it. Introduced in 2010 and discontinued in 2020, the Molsan was powered by Bentley's legendary 6.75-liter twin-turbo V8, producing 505 horsepower in its base form and up to 530 in the speed variant. Inside, the cabin felt more like a 5-star London club than a car. Hand-stitched leather, mirror-matched wood veneers, and deep pile carpets created an atmosphere of refined elegance. Every detail, and from the chrome air vents to the knurled aluminum knobs, was obsessively crafted. Named after the famous Strait of Le Mans, the Mulsanne balanced performance and prestige like few others could. Its quiet retirement marked the end of an era in British luxury car making. Number 2. Mercedes-Benz S-Class. The Mercedes-Benz S-Class has always been the standard bearer for automotive innovation and understated elegance, but the W140 generation, 1991 to 1998, in particular set a benchmark that many believe has yet to be matched. Known internally as Der Dicke, the fat one, due to its over-engineered nature, the W140 introduced features we now take for granted: double-glazed windows, soft-closed doors, and even parking sensors. Powered by a range of silky inline 6s, V8s, and the legendary 6.0-liter V12 in the 600 SEL, the W140 was smooth, silent, and built like a tank. Inside, it was a cocoon of comfort with rear reclining seats, advanced climate control, and an interior layout focused entirely on passenger comfort. Later generations continued this legacy, but the W140 was arguably the most ambitious. The S-Class remains the luxury car that defines what others aspire to be. Number 1. Bentley Continental GT. When the Bentley Continental GT was unveiled in 2003, it redefined what a grand touring car could be. It was the first Bentley developed under Volkswagen Group ownership, and it combined traditional craftsmanship with German engineering excellence. Its 6.0-liter twin-turbo W12 engine delivered 552 horsepower and a top speed over 190 miles per hour, all wrapped in a luxurious, timeless design. The Continental GT brought Bentley to a new, younger audience without alienating loyalists. The cabin featured the finest leathers, polished veneers, and state-of-the-art tech, while the exterior design, clean, muscular, and unmistakably Bentley, made it instantly iconic. Designed by Dirk van Breckel, the Continental GT was a commercial and critical success, helping to revive Bentley's fortunes. Today, it stands as a perfect balance between luxury, power, and daily usability, a modern classic in every sense.